Solidarity march in support of Palestine is expected to take place in Athlone on the Cape Flats today. The march is expected to start at the police station and will then move to the Athlone Stadium. This comes ahead of the COSATU Workers' Day rally today. ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa and COSATU President Zingiswa Losi are among those expected to address the event. For more on the story, let's cross over to our colleague on the ground, Mariska Botha. Mariska, good morning to you. Talk to us about what's happening and obviously what's expected to happen throughout the morning.
Good morning to you, Leanne. You're absolutely right. Yes, one of the main or the main event for Workers' Day is taking place in Athlone, where we are right now. We have gathered opposite the police station, where we expect more people to gather. Behind me, you can see a small grouping has already come together for the Solidarity March that is expected to take place, rightly, as you said, from 9 o'clock. But let's dive right into that aspect. We've got Braam Hanekom with us, who's a board member for Africa for Palestine. Braam, good morning and thank you for your time. First of all, why this march ahead of the official event?
Good morning and thank you for having me. We're really excited that COSATU, the biggest confederation of trade unions in South Africa and on the continent, has agreed to integrate the Palestinian struggle and include it in the May Day celebration today. So we're expecting quite a few people to join. It's a really important time for South Africa and for South African activists who care about Palestine. The simple calculation of the number of people killed indicates that if we were to go to a funeral once a day, it would take over 35 years of funerals that we'd have to attend just to go to every funeral of every Palestinian that's been killed. So the situation is dire. It's indeed a genocide, and people are out here to show their support.
And of course, there's also a week dedicated to the Palestinian cause from today forward. Talk to us about that.
The week is called Week for Palestine. My apologies. Week for Palestine has over 100 organizations that have endorsed, and will be in 10 countries. And there'll be over 100 activities. And
let me just give Braam a moment there to everybody has the cough and the sniffles now this morning, but the point he needs to make is truly important. He said that a number of organizations, including political parties, are part of this Week for Palestine. Let's pick up where we left off, Braam. You said that it is a major organizational event, the Week for Palestine.
It's very big. It will be in 10 different countries. We're very happy that in South Africa, 13 different political parties have signed a pledge in support of Palestine, giving voters a right and an indication of where they stand on this critical issue, because South Africa as a country has done incredible work in supporting the Palestinian struggle at the ICJ, and voters are concerned that if they vote for a party, will it continue showing the solidarity, or will it backtrack and support the regime in the oppression of the Palestinian people in the genocide? So it is indeed an electoral issue, and therefore we're thrilled to be here with many different organizations. There will be events in 10 different countries as well. It's an international event, the Week for Palestine. But in South Africa, there will be a variety of activities. Mashabela, a very well-known comedian, will be doing a national comedy tour and going to student campuses, talking about Palestine and providing entertainment in his act of solidarity using the arts. And today we're thrilled to see such big leaders and such organizations like COSATU showing support for the Palestinians, because indeed the Palestinians need us, and that's why we're here today.
As you've said, the South African government has taken this issue to task in the greatest possible way, taking it to the International Criminal Court. So beyond that, why do we still have these marches if the South African government has responded in such a way?
In any act of solidarity, there are two angles. One is to increase the solidarity, to provide more support to the Palestinians, but also to defend the gains. And we understand that Israel and its funding and its support for various organizations in South Africa will be trying everything to influence our government to backtrack. And we're here to say we're proud of our government. We're proud of the position they took. And we're happy to support and to work with many different organizations, including other parties that support Palestine. But I'm quite clear in my view, and I'm wearing my shirt, But it's a variety of organizations, different political parties, including the EFF, Al Jama party, and a vast array of political parties that have come out and said, look, on the issue of Palestine, we can set aside our differences, we'll work together to say that we're not going to compromise the Palestinian struggle, whether it's this or that party that wins. And today, the most important thing, I think, is the workers. The fact that the workers of South Africa, who are putting their neck on the line, taking big risks as a country, making sure we stand up for what's right, in spite of the threats by big economies that are saying we need their money, we need their investment. They're workers over here saying that, look, as workers, they're willing to show their support for Palestine, even if it threatens to cost us, which we don't believe it will, because a lot of these countries have good relations with South Africa anyway.
Thank you very, very much. That was Braam, a board member of Palestine for Africa, speaking ahead of the Solidarity March that will commence at around 9 o'clock on its way to the Athlone Stadium. You can't see it in the background right now, where the main Workers' Day event will be taking place from around 10 o'clock this morning. With that, for now, it's back to you in the studio.
All right, Mariska Botha, thanks very much for the update on that particular story. And yeah, of course, we will cover that event throughout the day here on SABC News.